Hey guys, it's Krosst Out, just explaining the intro song, Preface. So, sorry if I'm sniffling a lot in this or, kind of like wiping my nose. I'm still getting over coronavirus, but I wanted to get this out to you guys and just give you guys some more insight into the lyrics. So, intro, Preface. Pick up the phone! Staring at this broken mirror, thinking how it's 14 years past the day I wrote my first rap. I picked up that notepad. I never wanted anything else so bad, man. Started writing this song at the end of 2019. At that point, it would have been 14 years since I started writing raps. So, kind of just a kudos to 12-year-old me. All the nights I stayed up crying, all those nights I stayed up writing. Maybe who I really am, the coffee houses, talent shows, the shitty ass dive bars, the conversations with my friends I'll never have again, man. It really is just like all the nights I stayed up crying, like all the stuff that you put in, the work that you put in, it makes you who you are. There's a lot of people I don't talk to anymore either. I just don't have conversations with those people anymore. Nothing against those people, you just kind of grow up and you stop talking to them. So the conversations with my friends I'll never have again. I'm staring at this broken mirror, thinking I was 14 years past the what kind of fucking life is this? Pinching pennies just to keep the light bulbs lit. What people never tell you is the hustle has its side effects. The story has two sides of it, like that coin you flip. There's a lot to unpack in there. When you have to pay bills or pay groceries and not have enough for both, or you want to record, you don't have enough for that, you choose to record, and you slowly kind of just keep sinking down deeper, and somehow you just have to keep on hustling. And people tell you like, oh, hustle, and they never tell you the side effect to hustling, which is like you miss birthdays and you forget to call people, or you don't go out with friends. The story has two sides of it, like that coin you flip, and that's just a simple analogy. Coin has two sides. So pick heads or tails. I'ma get it. If 1,000 times I fail, I'm riding on that lightning still. Why not? Might as well. Just that put up them white lighters fail. Yeah, sometimes it just feels like you're really just riding on lightning, flying by the seat of your pants. I'ma get it. If 1,000 times I fail, pick yourself back up and keep going. That's the nature of this game. Just that, come a little closer, hold me a little closer, I'm losing my composure, you get tired every day when you gotta be that soldier. That is just, again, the hustle line. You get tired every day when you gotta do the same thing. It's the grind, the hustle, you're out there all the time. You just get tired, man. Even if it's summertime, the world still feels colder, and I keep getting older. How is this the same city as a kid I dreamed of being? This song is just me venting. So even when it's summertime, the world still feels colder, which is true. How is this the same city as a kid I dreamed of being? The city that I lived in at the time of writing this, it did not feel the same when I used to visit as a teenager. It's cold, or you just grow to not like certain things. Everybody's so tired, but nobody is sleeping, and everybody's too busy, so they stop believing. Meanwhile, the government fucking fires my dad. Everyone in that city, there is people at 2 a.m. riding the subway with a carton of Starbucks on their way to somewhere. No one sleeps, and they're too busy working. They're just so caught up in everything else that they just stopped believing everything else, and they only just continuously going. That's it. That's all they do. They're not a person anymore. It was 2018 when the Premier of Ontario decided to make cutbacks, and he cut back teachers. And so my dad had just gotten a full-time position in this spot, and then that's it. They fired him. You're redundant. You're out. So, fuck you. Don't ask me why I'm angry. Don't ask me why I'm upset. These likes and these retweets don't amount to much if they're talking success. Don't ask me why I'm upset. Don't ask me why I'm angry. Like, don't ask people questions like that, especially if you don't care or you're just trying to make conversation, because sometimes they might not just be upset. They just look that way. And it's kind of annoying. These likes and these retweets don't amount to much if they're talking success. Numbers lie. People can lie. It doesn't really make that much of a difference how many likes you have if you're talking success. Your definition of success and my definition of success might be different. Bottom line, likes and retweets don't amount to anything. Fuck every single person that ever doubted me, because I've been down and out with defeat, but I picked myself back up just like I had to leave. Yeah, fuck every single person that said I wasn't gonna be shit. I'm still not shit, but I'm a little bit more of shit. People just like to shit on people that have different types of dreams. Yeah, fuck those people. Yeah, fuck every single person that ever doubted me, because I've been down and out with defeat. It's that. You get down and out. So pick yourself back up just like you gotta leave. I count my blessings with my tragedies, turn the champagne to champagne. These angels had mascara, but they showed up to this masquerade a tad late. I count my blessings with my tragedies. You gotta have the good with the bad. That's just the way it works, in my opinion. To understand where you are, you know, you have to have some kind of a appreciation for where you were. And these angels in mascara showed up to this masquerade a tad late. It's kind of like a guardian angel line. I feel like if there was a guardian angel, they showed up a little bit too late. You know, I've been out here for a minute. Every day's a bad day. Suicide is like cake. It's just a slice away. Yeah, that's a bit of a weird line. I workshopped that line with a couple of people, actually. They weren't, like, on board with it. It was such a funny line that I just decided to keep it, regardless of whether or not it was, like, people thought it might be whack. It's probably, like, the wackest line I think I've ever written and kept in a song. But I thought it just worked for the whole premise. It's pretty cut and dry, pun intended, in terms of like, suicide is like cake, it's just a slice away. Kind of tongue-in-cheek type thing. All this pressure comes in tidal waves. This ain't never been no 9 to 5. You don't get no break, and I ain't playing games. How many more years of moonlighting can I take? Call my boss and tell him that I'm running late. The cops took my shoes and belts away. The hustle, again, comes back. Interning in a recording studio, having this job, working in another job after the job that you just worked. So how many years of moonlighting can I take? I don't know. You tell me. My boss and tell him that I'm running late. The cops took my shoes and belts away. That's a real line. The cops do take your shoes and belts away. They take your shoelaces away. My boss was very angry at me, and then I just called him and I was like, yo, this is what happened. And he's like, okay, I understand if you don't want to come in. Because he's a cool guy. Shout out Mike Leary. You're a cool guy. And super understanding for that. Ask anybody in that place whether or not they give a fuck about the statement that I make. They just care about the fingerprints in that database. Yeah, and they don't care about anything that you have to say. You got brought in there by them. What you have to say is they don't want to hear it. I just got to get this off my chest. I got no other way to describe this shit other than its bitterness. Yeah, some of the shit that I'm saying in the song, it might come across as just like straight up me being bitter. I kind of am. I'm 27, I'm jaded from the world. The world doesn't tell you everything that happens. When you're a teen, you think everything's gonna go your way, you think everything's gonna happen, it's gonna be great. It's not the case. Here is this song of me just stockpiling reasons to you as to why that is the case. So I'm sorry if it sounds like bitterness. I got no other way to describe this shit. Album is for you. Project is for you. All of this is true. All of this is true.